Good morning. Happy Friday. I was going to do a video today, but I think I'm going to just do a joke instead. I may put a video up later about something more serious, but for right now, let's just go for some stale humor. Okay, Adam and Eve are sitting around and Eve comes over to Adam and says, "Hey, I'm bleeding." He goes, "Where?" He says, "I'm bleeding down there." And he says, "Oh, let me pray to God and see what he wants me to do." So Adam says, "Dear God, what do I do?" And God says, "Well, just have her wash it out with some water and it'll be okay." So he says, "Okay, okay, okay." So he goes and he says, "Eve, here's a pitcher, a little tub of water. Go wash yourself out." So she does it. And, you know, a little while later, she comes back and she says, "Adam, I'm still bleeding down there. What should I do?" And so Adam prays to God and he says, "God," he says, I, you know, I took your advice. I got her some water and she washed herself up, but she's still bleeding. What do I do?" And God says, "You need to just get more water. Have her go where there's a little bit more water." Okay. And Adam says, "Okay, thank you, God." So he goes back to Eve and he says, "Eve, I prayed to God. He said he wants you to, you know, use more water." And she says, "Well, we don't have any more water in the basin here." He says, "Go down there to the river." So she goes down to the river and she comes back about a half hour later. And, he says, "Oh, I'm going to pray to God and I'm going to thank him." So he says, he says, Dear God." So God says, "Yes, my son. What did you do?" And he says, "Well, you told me to try having her wash it out with some water and it worked for a while, but then you said to use more water. Well, we didn't have any more in the basin." And God says, "Well, what did you do?" And he says, "Well, I had her go down to the river and wash herself out down there, and it seems like it worked." And God says, "Oh, great. Now I'm never going to get rid of the smell that's on all those fish."